Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. I'm going to show you a spicy chicken adobo recipe today. It's a really simple thing to make. It doesn't take too much effort at all, and honestly it's beginner friendly, and I hope you all try it. Now, the most important thing for this recipe I'll show you is the vinegar that I'm using today, just different to my previous adobo recipe. So I'm using a spiced Filipino vinegar here. It's distilled white vinegar that has been infused, as you can see in the bottle, with some whole red and green chilies, and also some garlic and onions right at the bottom there as well that you can see. So it's a really flavorful vinegar, and also a spicy one as well. So it's a good one to start with as a base. You need about 4 tablespoons of that in your marinade. You need a good quality soy sauce. So I've got a bottle of Kikkoman soy sauce here that I'm using. Again, you need about 4 tablespoons for the marinade. You're gonna need probably about 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper as well, and same amount, about 1 teaspoon of crushed black pepper as well for your marinade. You need about 12 cloves of crushed garlic, and you also need about 3 to 4 bay leaves as well. So whole bay leaves, you can kind of, keep them whole or sort of tear them in half. The other thing that I have also added to this recipe is about half a teaspoon of sugar. Again, it just helps to amalgamate all the lovely flavors together, and just makes the sauce, adobo sauce, taste really nice as well. So I'll show you what I've done. I've prepared my chicken wings. I'm using about 1 kilogram of chicken wings today, and it's been marinating for about 30 minutes. Now, I'm just in a bit of a rush cooking this today, but ideally, if you have got the time, leave it to marinate overnight in your fridge. The flavors are usually quite a lot deeper and more savory if you do it this way. Alright guys, so I've got my pan nice and hot here, and I've got about 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil in here as well. So everything is nice and hot. And what we're going to do now is just fry the chicken on both sides, so we get the skin nice and golden brown. So just pop your chicken into the pan and let the pan do the rest of the work. So the smells in this kitchen from this chicken frying is already just amazing. Just make sure though that you're not going to crowd your chicken in the pan. Just make sure there's enough space so that the chicken doesn't essentially start boiling in its own juices. So I'm going to be frying this in 2 batches, just so that I can get that nice golden crispy skin going. So it's been about 3 minutes that this chicken's been cooking on one side. What I'm going to do now is just gently flip the chicken over, so we can start to cook the other side. And you can already see that lovely golden brown colour on that skin there. If yours hasn't quite browned yet at this point, just leave it another minute or 2 just to get that real golden colour on the skin. It's been another 3 minutes and the chicken's done on both sides. You've got a nice golden brown skin. Let me just show you up close. So that's what you want, your chicken to be nice and golden. So at this point, it's not fully cooked. That's absolutely fine, because the rest of it is going to get cooked inside with the rest of the marinade. So the chicken's all fried now, and I've just put it aside. So before we put everything back into the pan, the first thing we need to do is deglaze all of this lovely caramelized flavor that we've got at the bottom of the pan. So we just need to deglaze the pan. I've also added about 1/3 of a cup of water in here as well, just to help it be a nice thin marinade to help deglaze this pan for us. So the pan is nice and deglazed, and it is time to add all of the chicken back into this yummy sauce that you've got going in the pan now. Isn't that looking really yummy already? So the chicken is in the pan's been deglazed. Let's pop the lid on now and cook the chicken for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's nicely cooked before we reduce the sauce. So the adobo has been cooking for about 15 minutes now with the lid closed. So I'm just going to open this up. There will probably be a ton of steam, so be careful. There we go. And that is looking really nice. I don't know if you can see it from there. I'll show you a close-up in a minute, but that's looking really nice. You can see that the chicken's completely cooked through now. And what I'm going to do then is just turn these chicken over, okay, and now carry on with the cooking process, but with the lid open now, so that we can get that sauce to reduce nicely and also deepen the color of the chicken on the outside as well. Oh, look at that adobo. That's turning out really, really nicely. So the chicken's cooking really well in that sauce. It's absorbing all of the color from the soy sauce and it's absorbing all the flavors in that marinade nicely. So I'm just going to cook this for another 15 minutes max, most likely probably about 10 minutes, just until the sauce has reduced to a nice glossy and thick consistency. So just make sure that you keep turning the chicken over like so every once in a while, so that it colors nicely on both sides there. So this is the sort of optional final touch that you can give to this dish as a finishing sort of step. I'm using some dried red chili flakes here, and you can just sprinkle a little bit on top to make it that extra little spicy there. Now, you know, normally, you know, I would probably have added this while it was all cooking, but because I've got a little boy, I really don't want to make it too spicy, although I'd like it myself. So I'm just adding it at the end to give it a nice kick when you take a nice mouthful of this with the chili flakes. So this is the finished product, you guys, and it looks so, so delicious. So the sauce is nice and glossy and brown, and the chicken's also looking nice and glossy and brown as well. I hope you really love this recipe as much as I do. I hope you really enjoy this, enjoy the process of making this. It's really simple. I'm so ready to tuck into this and try this for you guys. So I've got it all served up with some rice and some stir-fried tender stem broccoli there. I'm going to try the rice with the sauce first. That is so tasty. Let me try a bit of this chicken for you. It's finger licking good. I hope you guys try this recipe out. I hope you love it just as much as I do, because honestly guys, this is really, really delicious. It's got a nice spicy kick to it, which is a bit unusual for an adobo, but I just love it this way. So let me know in the comments what you think of this recipe. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel if you're new. Please let me know how you got on making this version of adobo. And yeah, please send me some pictures. If you've got any requests for recipes, let me know. And thank you so much for supporting me. Bye.